Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Thank you for joining me. This reading is timeless. This is a pick a deck oracle reading. These 3 decks are extremely deep. Every single time I pull cards from these decks, the messages are just staggering to me. So I may or may not pull tarot to clarify. I'm just feeling like I don't need tarot tonight. These are oracle messages. For those of you, when you find this, when it resonates. I am recording this on October 16th, actually, when the new moon moves into Libra. But time is fluid. The messages may be something that happened in your past that are validating you, that are building you up, that are giving you confirmation. The messages may be what you are currently experiencing and providing encouragement for you during this process for you. The messages may be insight and clarity of what's coming to you in the near future, so that you have the ability to have the wherewithal to manage that situation, whatever it is for you. Because this is general. I can't, if I'm reading just for one specific person, that's different, but this is a general reading. So these may be messages of insights, clarity of what's coming towards you to help give you the fortitude and the knowledge to be prepared of how to weather whatever is coming. All right. Having said all that, now I am putting an energetic bubble around all of us. This is a sphere. Mine looks like when, you blow bubbles, the iridescent. I love those bubbles. I do. So that's why my bubble looks like that, because it just gives me such joy, and it makes me so happy. And my energetic bubble is that iridescent bubble of protection around us. And now I call and invite guides, angels, ancestors, spirits, higher self, for those watching, to communicate to the greater benefit of those watching. Whatever those messages are, there is no right or wrong, there is no good or bad. There's polarity. There's what you don't want to hear helps you learn to grow, to do better. What you want to hear helps propel you forward. There is no right or wrong. These are lessons. These are messages. These are meant to help you be the best version of you. That is the energy I invite into this protective shield that I now place around this reading and around you watching. So in between the readings, I'm going to burn some white sage. Well, Can I do it? What am I doing wrong? There we go. Maybe not. Okay. I thought it was. Oh, there we go. Gotta take the safety off. White sage removes any energies. It actually completely clears this space. And that's cool. That means there's not a lot of like negative energy. When it burns out fast, the longer white sage burns, that is an indication of energies that need to be changed. Well, okay. That letter's on its way out anyways. And now we're going to burn some Palo Santo, sorry. This is another energy clearing field, but it's softer. It's not as... White sage takes out everything. So if you ever find yourself depressed, anxiety, stressed, you might want to consider some white sage. And Palo Santo is nice because it doesn't leave all the residual, but it's not quite the same. And what do I want to burn? Frankincense and myrrh. I love this incense. And this is to bring in the blessings. Bring in the blessings, the goodness. So I'm going to have this burning in the background. Frankincense and myrrh. Blessings and gifts. For those watching. All right, guys. So we have our protection. We are calling in blessings. I don't know if you can see love, light, clarity, insight. That is always my intention for my readings. Love, light, clarity, and insight. So these will be time stamped. This is Oracle 1, Oracle 2, Oracle 3. Oracle 1. Angels and ancestors. All these decks I love. I absolutely love. So if you resonate, if there's something about this that calls to you, this is the first reading. Angels and ancestors. Second, again, love this deck. Spirit of the Animals Oracle. Beautiful, beautiful messages. I've been working with this for quite a while. And again, deep, meaningful. So if there's something about the imagery, the colors, just look at, think, trust the first thought that comes to your mind. Those are going to be the messages for you. And deck number 3 is the Mystical Shaman Oracle. Again, trust your first thought. That's your intuition speaking to you. The message that comes through this There's something of value to you when you choose this. And if something doesn't pop right into your head, look at the imagery. And again, allow the vision to speak to you. Alrighty then. We're going to start with Oracle deck number 1. Angels and Ancestors. Give me a second, y'all. Let me get my stuff together. All right. Angels, guides, ancestors, spirit, higher self. Messages, please, for those watching when they find this video. Messages, please. You would like them to know? Okay. Hold on, y'all. How interesting. I asked for 3 cards. Magic Guardian. Unlock the magic within. Interesting. The next one, Sky Father. Trust in the unknown. And Moon. Take note of intuitive messages. Okay, those of you who chose deck 1. Wow. 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 I will read to you what the book says, but I'm going to share with you first what my intuition is telling me. Magic Garden, unlock the magic within. Some of you have been afraid, allowing fear to constrict you, allowing judgment from others to limit you, allowing hold on. You have ideas, you have dreams, you have things that you think you should be trying, but you talk yourself out of your self-doubt, your lack of confidence in yourself. Because of society, because of your upbringing, because of the limiting beliefs, because of fear of judgment, you don't pursue the dreams that are inside of you. If you do, you do them half-heartedly. I mean, let's just call it a spade what it is. You do it half-assed. Because what will my family think? What will my friends think? What will my coworkers think? What will everybody think? What will my neighbors think? Something's calling inside of you, and you're not allowing it to surface out of fear. And it's time to step out of that fear space and embrace who you are. There's no harm, there's no intent of hurting anybody else, or, you know, it's not like that. This is purely a heart calling. You've been locking it in a box of fear, limiting beliefs, not trusting and believing in yourself. All the excuses in the world of why you can't, instead of just trying to step forward and go into, well, why not? Why shouldn't I? Why shouldn't I try? Skyfather. Wow, that was pretty heavy. That's something someone needed to hear. Trust in the unknown. Because when we move from this space of blocking, limiting, thank you, Mercury in retrograde. When we move from this space of limiting beliefs, of judgment, of fear controlling us, when we recognize and realize, that's when we have to step into trusting in the unknown, trusting in spirit, trusting in God, trusting in our higher self, trusting our angels, our guardians. They're coming in to protect us. They are with you. Always have been. Many of us were never told that, not taught that. Embracing the unknown, it's a new adventure. It is a new way of seeing life. It is a new way of experiencing life. It doesn't mean being stupid and ridiculous and like, okay, well, I'm going to go in and, quit my job tomorrow because, hey, I have this idea. No, but look beyond. Okay, step out of the fear. How can we how can we step into the unknown in a manner that prioritizes what it is our heart's calling us to do? And that's the moon. Take note of intuitive messages. What messages are you receiving? What are your dreams? Like literally, when you're sleeping at night, what do you dream about? What are your daydreams? What are your fantasies? What are the passions within you? If you could do anything, be anything, have anything in this world, what would it be? And go beyond the physical, tangible. Well, I want a new house and I want a new car and I want to get beyond that shit. Your heart is calling out to you. What is your heart calling out to you? That you're so locked in fear, you won't even attempt to scratch the surface. Your guides, your angels, your ancestors, they're coming together, rallying around you, encouraging you. Begin to explore. Take baby steps. Just take some baby steps. Explore. Trust and believe. Know that there is more for you. There is. Gently, I'm hearing gently, ease into the process. Don't feel like this is an overnight thing. It's a big change. It's a big transition going from the limited, blocked mindset of whatever programming you received when you were a child. It's baby steps. It's a process. It's a journey. But start the journey. Just start. If it doesn't happen, so what? At least you tried. If you never dip your toe in the pond water, you'll never know what temperature that water is. Just try. Whatever feels comfortable for you, whatever resonates. I'm hearing flow. Flow. Allow, trust, believe. The box. The box you've locked yourself into. It's time to break free from those bonds. Okay, group 1. We didn't even get into the... I get, it's just like, I don't know. That's what came through. I hope this was helpful. I hope it resonated. I hope it gave you some inspiration, clarity, permission from Spirit, your guides, your angels, your higher self, to explore, to experience. Test waters. It's what you're being called to do. Just test waters. See what you like. See what fits. Have fun. Have some fun. Have experiences. And if you're really stuck in the place of the fear box, I'm going to share. I am creating a self-guided healing course. There is the option of working with me separate, but Spirit's really put it very heavy on my heart to do this. This will be coming out soon, and it gives you an arsenal of techniques, methodologies, practices to help you break free from the box, help you break free from the bonds, help you break free from the limiting constraints. Because I've been there, done that. And I can tell you, the more you practice, the more strong and more powerful you become, the easier and quicker the process is. All right, group 1. Again, I really genuinely hope this meant something of impact to you. And wow, that was beautiful. I told you these cards are deep. They are really deep. Okay, as I clear group 2, let's just do a quick energy clearing. I don't want to burn my finger again. Let's just do, yeah, a little energy clearing. That was pretty heavy, but really awesome. So, group 2, we are burning some white sage. We have the Palo Santo. All energy clearing. Yeah, see the white sage, like that was a pretty heavy energy. I don't know if you guys saw the first burning. There wasn't a lot of heavy energy to clear out. This is still going, so bear with me. I want this to run its course because I want a clear space energetically for those of you. So bear with me for the moment, please. Yeah, that was beautiful and amazing, but heavy. Like I said, that's why I said this is just going to be oracle cards because I love these decks, but I also know their messages are very deep. Really didn't expect to get into tarot on these, but hey, spirit calls, spirit calls. Okay, well, we still have the sage burning. We are still clearing energies here. So this is an important process to allow it. Any of you who have environments where sometimes you feel heaviness, negativity, like the energy is just being sucked out of you. White sage is a beautiful, very easy way to clear your space. I don't know, I have fallen in love with white sage. I really have. I love the smell, and when you burn it, you can take it into the different corners, crevices, spaces within your house, and it will remove any energy. After which you probably want to follow with something that you really love, that is meaningful and special to you. Some kind of incense, whatever it is, to fill the space with your own personal energy. Just some little quickie there. All right, those of you who chose Oracle Deck 2, Spirit of the Animals Oracle. Love, love, love this deck. You are under the same protection. Guides, angels, spirits, ancestors, higher self. Messages, please. Messages, please, for those watching. When they find this video, messages of wisdom, clarity, insight, and love to their greatest good. What do those messages look like, please? Messages for those watching. When they find this video, please. This deck is a bit bigger, a bit harder for me to handle. Okay. Messages for those watching. Messages, please. Angels, guides, spirit, guardians, higher self. Messages, please. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. All right. Let's see what speaks to me and if I need the book. The White Stag Protector. You are an old soul. Your best friend is nature. Use your intuition to take you where you want to go. Awaken to the powerful force within you. You are meant to create blessings with your magic. That's a beautiful start. That is very beautiful. finding balance. Owl magic. Choose to know the truth because you can. Open your inner vision. You can see through deception. Let the past go and make room for a better life. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright. Y'all have a magic theme going. Have you got that going on? You noticed? Let's see what this last one is. Personal choice. Close your eyes. What animal do you imagine? What strengths are they known for? What wisdom do they share? Embrace these qualities. Those of you who chose the spirit of the animal oracle cards, you've got magic. You've got your guides, your ancestors. They're trying to bring knowledge and wisdom to you, as well as protection. As you embrace the power and strength that is yours, you are being asked, what animal do you admire? What animal do you, if you were an animal, what animal would you be? So let's work this one backwards. If you were an animal, what animal would you be? What are the strengths of that animal that call to you, that compel you, that you admire, that you would want to incorporate into your person? Those strengths, those qualities, those characteristics. What is the magic? What is the wisdom? What is it about those qualities that resonate within you? How can you learn from these messages? The owl. Owl's all about wisdom. Right? What can you learn from the qualities that empower you and uplift you into your knowledge, to your growth, to helping you take flight? As you understand that, allow your intuition, that inner gut feeling, to guide you and lead you on paths that help you to embrace this knowledge, these characteristics, to your greater good, to the benefit of you and others. Awaken the powerful force within you. You are meant to create blessings with your magic. As you go through this journey, as you go through this process, you are stepping into your power. You are stepping into your greatness. You are awakening dormant cells within the DNA structure of your physiological form igniting, allowing that energy to start to move and to flow and to wake up. And I'm seeing I'm seeing energetic flashes, light flashes. That's not the right word. It's like when you turn over the ignition of your car, how your engine starts up. What is that energetic process that takes place between you turning the key and the engine turning over? There's a flow that's like it just boom. And that's what I'm seeing visually in my mind is you're turning over your own key. You're waking up your own ambition, your power, your intuition. You're igniting that alternator and fueling, the battery cells. And yeah, I'm not a mechanic, okay? But anyways, hopefully this kind of makes some kind of sense. Spirit's not giving me the right words. Jump starting a process that is going to launch and propel you forward. And I do not know why. I feel very strongly the necessity to reiterate, it is your personal choice. All of this is about what you choose. What qualities matter to you? What strengths? What energy? What do you choose to represent? What is the power? What is the magic of that energy? Why does it call to you? Choose to know the truth because you can. Why does this call to you? Use your intuition to take you where you want to go. Awaken to the powerful force within you. And I feel like for you who chose the second group, Spirit of the Animals Oracle, this is what you're being called to do. Awaken, acknowledge, accept that beautiful force within you. Choose. Only you can choose. Once you make a choice, then you can embrace the wisdom, educate yourself, allow the divine to give you I can't even think of what it is right now. Your spirit, your guides, your angels, your higher self, your guardians, God, I don't care what you call it. They will lead you on a path of the path of education to fully empower yourself if you allow them to. And that's what awakens the power within you. Trust me, I know. I've been down this road. I didn't know I could do all this stuff. A year ago, you told me I'll be reading oracle cards and tarot cards and having visions and all that. I would have thought you had lost your flippin' mind. What you been smoking? And keep it away from me. I don't do that. I mean, seriously. Nobody could have told me anything a year ago about this stuff. I would have thought they had lost their freaking mind. Yet, here I am. And, hey! All I got to say is Spirit works in amazing ways in its own time. And you will find, as you open and allow yourself to be receptive to experiences, you will find you experience more and more. And honestly, the more you experience, the more delightful life, the more magical life is. Not like in a Harry Potter magical, although I guess maybe it could be for some. It's like, seriously, I mean, maybe I'm limiting my own beliefs in that. Okay, I just have to share this one more card with y'all. So I was picking up the cards that dropped. Line, higher calling. You have within you all the courage you need. Let go of the past and reclaim your majesty. You will find success and contentment with those by your side. Make noble choices for your life and your tribe. And I just feel like that beautifully sums up. Okay, group 2. Spirit of the Animals Oracle. I hope you found this inspirational, meaningful, impactful, powerful, insightful for you. I genuinely do. Okay. Last but not least, group 3. Mystical Shaman Oracle. Nah. Hold on. Dang. I don't want to tear it. Okay, there we go. Man, I had to get that outer cover to slide off. Yet another deck I love, but very deep. Okay, those of you that the Mystical Shaman Oracle resonated with. Well, before we start, let's do a little energy clearing here. I'm going to get some white sage for you all. Because I really want the messages to be true. For those watching, we have our protective energy around us. And calling in angels, guides, spirits, ancestors, higher selves to give us messages only for our benefit, greater good. So, sorry about all the smoke, y'all, but sometimes energy clearing is like that, and the heavier the energies, the more intense. That's the way it goes. Alright, so spirit guides, angels, higher self. I'm going to put that back in. If it's meant to come out again, trust me, it will. Messages for group 3, please. Those watching, Mystical Shaman Oracle. Messages, please, of clarity, love, light, and insight. What would you like them to know? Messages, please. What would you like them to know? Thank you, guides. Thank you, angels. Thank you, spirits, higher self. Thank you, guardians, for being with us through this reading. All right, all of y'all. Messages, please. Messages, please. As I've said for the other two readings, I absolutely love these oracle decks. Now this one in particular is extremely deep. Chances are I'm going to have to resort to the book. We'll see what happens. We'll see what I hear, what I feel, what I see. Okay. I'm hearing y'all are a bit of a stubborn group. I don't know why I heard that. That's what I heard. All right. So, group number 3, underneath subconsciously, taming the wind. This is what's going on in the back of your mind. 55, which is a 10. 10 becomes 1 and 0, which one is beginnings. Taming the wind. Your thoughts. Your mind. Struggling to get control. Your guides and your angels are calling out to you, encouraging you, supporting you. Okay. You need to know that for some of you, this may not be everybody. Your thoughts do not control you. You control your thoughts. And it seems to me up to this point, you've allowed your thoughts to have more control of you. You think a thought and you emotionally react. You know, a person cuts you off on the freeway and you instantly take it personally. Thoughts control emotions. If you don't believe me, try this. Try to think a joyful thought, a happy thought, a fun thought, and feel sad, or have a sad emotional reaction at the same time, or vice versa. Try to have a sad thought and have a happy emotional feeling. You can't. Thoughts power emotions. And I feel like that's part of what your guides want you to understand, because this is what's going on subconsciously behind the scenes. Your thoughts are controlling you rather than you controlling your thoughts. It is a practice. It is possible. I've been doing it, working on it for years, and I will probably always work on it because it's just not intuitive. It's not natural based on how the majority of us were raised. So it is a challenge, but it is very much a possibility, and it is so rewarding when you get some skills in this area set. Second card is Eagle. So 16-7. Number 7. I feel like this is about transition. Because as you understand and accept, and you learn the tools and the resources to tame your own mind, that's where the transition begins. That's where you take flight. That's where your perspective changes. You see things in a different way. Your vision becomes clear, like the eagle soaring high above the earth, and you can spot that movement from miles away. You know what's out there, and now you are transitioning to see clearly what you desire, so that you can go and pursue what it is you really want and deserve in this life. Because when your mind is in that hamster wheel trap, I mean, I was, it's like a monkey mind on steroids. Your mind can be a crazy, jacked up place. Your own thoughts can drive you nuts. I know. I speak from experience. But once you understand and you have that clarity, that wisdom, that wait a minute, my mind doesn't control me. I can control my mind. That's when the eagle eye focus. That's when the transition and change begins to happen. What else, Spirit? Guides, angels, higher self. The moon. 3710. 55 is a 10. 37 is a 10. Back to beginnings. And I feel like there's the cycles of the moon. All the different phases of the moon. Clarity, understanding of past emotions that put you in this place of the mental hamster wheel, the mental monkey on steroids. And when you have that clarity, when you understand those cycles, you also have the vision and the ability to break the cycles, to change, better word, change the cycles. Change. Oh God, that feels so good. Change what is feeling, change what is coming towards you. Okay, yeah. I'm getting chills all up and down throughout my body right now, speaking to you. Breaking free from the past, from the limiting beliefs, from the cycles that you were told were yours. Getting that clarity and insight and understanding that no, they're not mine, they're yours. I have the ability to choose. And when you have that visual clarity and you can remove yourself, like stepping out of the forest to see the tree, or stepping out of the trees to see the forest, or whatever that saying is. When you can move beyond the minute into expanding and looking at it from a grander scale, like the eagle rising high above the earth, now you can change the cycles for yourself, the emotional cycles, the thought processes. You have the ability to transition and have new beginnings. 3 and a 7 is a 10. 1 plus 0 is 1. 1 is new beginnings. You can go, this numerology, you can go research it yourself. These numbers mean something. They're here for a reason, and they're calling my attention because I'm supposed to call attention to it, to enlighten you. So, those of you, I don't feel like we're done here. Spirit, guides, angels, higher self, those watching, messages, please. Feel like you have something else you want them to know. For those watching, please. Messages, please. Thank you. Okay, that's way too many. That was like way too many. But we'll take the arrow. Any other messages, please? Any other messages, please? Any other messages, please? Messages for those watching, please. One more. Messages. I don't like that cut. Earth. Rainbow. Alright, you guys get a little bit extra bonus. Well, we're going to start with arrow. Number 3, the arrow. Okay, hold on. Let me change glasses. I had a long day dealing with reconciling receipts, returns, trying to track down invoices, and all that goodness. So, my eyes are tired. Receiving this symbol reminds you that when you are in alignment with your heart and soul, you are on target and will soon be hitting your mark. Be true to your calling, release attachments, and free yourself from bondage of unbridled ambition now is revealed to be a moment of contact in which your intuition meets the material world. The arrow also symbolizes the need to set your creativity free. Isn't that interesting? Getting out of the box, changing your mindset, your perspective, recognizing, realizing. Yeah, I can't make this stuff up. All right, Earth is number 8. This is, you're transitioning, but you're moving towards solidarity, confidence, truth. Okay, number 17. Let's see. Earth. There we go. Earth represents the gift of life. The symbol on this card refers to the body of the planet Earth, the human body, and nature herself. We're reminded by this symbol that all creatures are born of the earth. Human beings are the strength of all life on this planet. It refers to what we're made of. Our health, wealth, security, grounding, solidarity, and stability. It reminds us that the world is a form, that the world of form is a gift from spirit and needs to be treated with respect. The invitation. When the earth symbol appears, it represents a need to focus on reverence and appreciation for natural gifts that are coming to you now and always. The concrete world you inhabit is there by the grace of spirit, and you are a part of it. Much can be accomplished now when you focus on compassionate, reverent service to the world. If you act with integrity, gratitude, and humility, you will find yourself more prosperous than you could imagine. Success is assured when earth appears in your as an invitation. We're reminded that the symbol that all creatures are born of the earth, and human beings are the stewards of all life on the planet. It refers to what we are made of, or what we make of it. Our health, wealth, security, grounding, solidarity, and stability. What we make of it, how we see it, how we perceive it, changing our perspective, rising above the chaos, rising above, so that we can see what is really important. Rainbow. 4-1-5-5 is change. And rainbows are beautiful changes, aren't they? I love when I see a rainbow. Always makes me smile. Let's see. I promise I'll let you go after this. But I love you, and I want you to have the best I can give to you. There we go. The rainbow. The rainbow symbolizes the 7 steps of true spiritual path, which manifest as the colors of the 7 chakras. In the Himalayas, the rainbow body is seen as a full realization of our essence. The rainbow also represents the bridge between the physical and the spiritual worlds. At the end of our lives, we can journey across the rainbow bridge to the highest heavenly realms. When the rainbow appears, it is an affirmation that all is well and you are in the right relationship with Spirit. The invitation. The rainbow tells you that the end of the storm is near. Persevere and remember that it is darkest just before the dawn. Do not give up hope. Things are about to take a positive turn. Listen for the morning rooster that announces the coming of the dawn, even while the night is still darkest. But do not claim victory yet or let your guard down fully. Okay, so I kind of feel with the changing of the cycles, with the shifting of, the perspective, seeing things differently, with the new beginning, your guides are telling you, yes, things are changing. Yes, there are new beginnings, but yes, there are still challenges to come. Well, you can have a rainbow without rain. So, it's contrast. Things we like, things we don't like. But that's also how we grow. If everything was always easy peasy, lemon squeezy, there wouldn't be anything for us to be unhappy with, and therefore there would be nothing for us to strive to change. And so I feel like they're telling you, those of you watching this particular reading, everything is going to be okay. You are on the right path. You are guided. You do have the support that you need to make this change, but understand it's going to come with certain challenges. But there are no challenges you can't overcome. So whatever they look like, just don't be discouraged. I feel like that's why they're showing you the rainbow. That's why they gave you this message, because I was ready to call it done, but I felt compelled to pull more, because I feel like this really was what needed to come forward for those of you who chose the Mystical Shaman Oracle. Alright guys, I am drained. I hope you have enjoyed this. I hope you have found value, impact, and meaning. If you enjoy these various readings, please consider leaving me a comment, a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. That way you'll get notified when I do offer these things. And I know I do this as time permits, because I also have a full-time job. I take care of my dad. I take care of the household. I have obligations too. And I am working on the healing course because I feel like it's super important. So, I'm just like y'all. Try to do all the things best of my ability. So if you want to know when I'm sharing something, best way to find out is to subscribe. Hit that little bell notification. I'm hoping at some point this weekend to do a free live tarot reading, but I cannot make promises. So anyways, no, I hope that you find something of value, of benefit, of genuine support and encouragement for you, because that is my goal. All right, guys. Thank you for hanging. I love you. And I look forward to hearing from you on the next one. Take care. Bye.